Good morning to the world of YouTube. Hope we're all doing well. Hope we're all full of positivity, ready for another good week. It is Tuesday morning and we are on the way to Warsaw for a major CCTV upgrade. So I'll get some good content today. I say that, but with the CCTV upgrade, it's just, so the pubs have basically got analog systems in. Old analog running on coaxial. All the cameras are coming out. They're usually like QViz cameras and stuff like that. If you know your CCTV, you'll know what I'm on about. Pretty old stuff, pretty crap really. So we're swapping it all out. I think these guys use Hikvision. I'd personally rather use the Hua, but there we go. So these guys are having an analog Hikvision system put in. I believe they're having two 16 channel DVRs, so 32 channels, 32 cameras in total. Hard drives give us enough recording space for up to 3 to 4 months, which is great. But yeah, as I say guys, I'll try and get as much content as I possibly can today. It should be a fairly interesting one. Show some of you guys out there that aren't aware how simple it is to work on some of the basic CCTV systems. If you know a little bit about what you're doing, I don't think you can really go far wrong with the analog stuff, to be honest. So we'll take you through that. We'll have a little bit of a chat throughout the day. About different things that are coming up on the channel, things for you guys to look forward to watching. And of course, thank you for everybody for subscribing. Absolutely loving the support at the minute. It's fantastic. Keep the love coming guys, it's the only way to help me grow the channel. And yeah, stay tuned in for another episode. So these are basically what we're fitting. Turbo HD 5 megapixel anti-vandal domes. The screws in here, the PZ2s, you can't get them to fit. So of course I've come to the favourite place. Come to get some more screws. Struts are back on. I went into Cities just for some fixings for those anti-vandal domes. Come up with more fixings, and of course treated myself. £12.50 plus that. About 14 quid. Stunning, that is. Absolutely bang on. Listen, we love a treat. It's my Christmas present to me, sorted, because not buying anything else this year for anyone. Happy days. So this is what we're up against. This is what we're pulling out the ceilings. New ends to go on, coax and BMC. New camera to fit. It's a nightmare. So as it stands, I'm really struggling to get content in this place, but old cameras fitted really well. Taking them down with this I think it's T10 or T15, but taking them down with this, get them gone. That should be in. That's probably about ready to drop off the ceiling. Yep, there's your camera. Take the base off, fit the new one, and then we've got the new anti-vandal ones going in. Are they waterproof? Joking. Right, we've been kicked out. And we're back in here. We're allowed back in. Let's grab the drill. Bye-bye. That is the new one fitted. Won't put the lid on just yet. Anti-vandal, can't mess around with them. Jobs are good. Leave these off first, line them up on the screen, and then we'll put it into its final position. It's a bit hard in here getting content. We've got angry punters and all sorts of stuff going on.
On its own, number one.
The footage you would have seen yesterday from the pub. Now, it didn't really go to plan because we got there to do our upgrade. There was 27 cameras to change. Pub full of punters, and it was bingo day of all days. So yeah, you can imagine the pub was just absolutely rammed with people. So we had people kicking off at us about putting cameras up and this, that and the other. So it was a challenging day. I couldn't really film anything because we were already getting enough aggro as it was on site. So yeah, bit of an awkward one really, but I got a couple of clips. I've left them in that you would have just watched. Not a great deal of content on that one, I'm afraid, guys. But today we're in King Swinford. Come to change just a single Hikvision bullet camera. I'm going to talk you through why we're changing it, what we're doing, how we're going to change it, and a little bit of this and that. I've also just dropped a short on the channel if you haven't seen it. I'm going to be doing a full tour of the van, not this one that I'm in now. This is the Renault Traffic. I'm going to be doing a full walk around tour, inside tour of our racking build, because we've done like a full bespoke racking build. It's dead cool, in the black Ford Transit Custom. So if that's something you want to see, drop it down in the comments, let me know. I'll get that video prepped potentially this weekend. We'll get it uploaded on the weekend for you guys to watch and enjoy that. So keep me posted on that one. Now let's get to this. Enough blabbing on. See you in a bit. So before we place the camera, we're coming to make sure that this is the one that we're doing. So we can see we've got like a distortion on the lens. It's usually condensation or just a bit of a build up on the inside of the lens, but we'll go get that swapped out, get it done. Now, the other thing we want to be doing before dropping this is checking the IP address. So that's 2.10. So we'll make sure the new one is allocated to 2.10 as well. Up we go. No ladder clamps, who needs those? Of course we've got a ratchet on the go, guys. I've definitely not just driven here with no clamps on. So we are up. Now here is the camera in question. Massive, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but give it a bit of a shake. Water, so we've got water ingress in there. That lens, chances are potentially water got into this somehow. So we'll get this camera off, fit the new one, and Bob's your uncle. You know the rest. Now we're going to put yesterday's purchase to the test. Pretty sure it's a T20 security bit. So there he is. See if he's got it. Oh yeah. You just know that I've done that before, once or twice. So let's go and get that one down. This is the new beauty that we're fitting. Ready, good to go. We're also going to seal the back of that base because that didn't quite look right to me. So let's go and get it off, see what issues we got. Ready for action. Okay, so I can't, there's not really any physical signs of water damage in here other than whoever's fitted this has obviously forgot the gland protection. So that is just completely exposed to water if it does get in, which means it's going to damage the cable. It's fine. Okay, the camera itself. Obviously we're going to use that cable. We're still going to seal at the back of this base because I ain't convinced of that. Change his camera over, hook him off. This is how easily these guys come off, he says, whilst he's trying to record and do this with one hand. Can you get it off without dying? No, I can't do it one-handed. Right, let's get this off. Get the other one up. Right, as I was just trying to demonstrate, now hook wire's off, camera's down. There's no physical water damage, as I said. There's no burnt out ports. Can't see how water might have, but might just be a build up of condensation or something. It's just not agreed with it. But doesn't look like we've got a bit of damage actually to the lens there as well. So yeah, let's get the new one, get it swapped. New camera, ready to go. Let's go get this fitted. Yeah, I know the shorts are back on. To be fair, today I'm contemplating it because I'm absolutely frigging freezing. Let's go. Now guys, remember this is an IP camera, so It's assigned an IP address. This has only got one cable to it. Just Cat 6, that's how we do IP. It's power over Ethernet, yeah. So cable plugged back in. Gonna whiz the base back up, reposition it, go and have a look. Can't tell me this isn't the most satisfying bit. Would you look at that? And the inner one as well, if I can get him off. Beautiful. Cool, so now that the camera's been removed from the system, we're gonna jump in on the laptop. Let's not show you all my password. Not that anyone's gonna break into my laptop. Wait for him to load in. We're gonna jump on the SADP tool, this is now, my laptop's now connected into this network switch, which will now pick up all the cameras, which I will show you now. So yes, of course, we wish for it to allow us to make changes. Cool. So this is now our SADP tool. Now, if that's on 1.1, yeah, that's going to be the one. Cool. So this is. Let me just double check. Yeah. So by the looks of it, this is going to be our one. So we want to initialize this camera basically. Want to get this done, dusted, sorted. Initialize that, get it set up, put him on the system. As I said, we're just initializing the device now. So popped our password in, device is now activated. We're going to change the IP address. No, we don't want that. Change the IP address from 1.64 to 2.10. Now, if you guys remember, that was the same IP address as the last one. Let's just type in the password. Okay, so that was on the same IP address as the last one. Parameters modification completed. So that is now set up, good to go. Exit, yes. If we jump back off of here, get SADP back up. Yes. Now we should see somewhere 2.10. There it is. 2.10 is now active, so that camera can now be added back onto this system. And there we have it for you guys. So that is the new camera fitted. So if we exit back off of this, we're going to rename this camera now. Can't remember where it is actually on the hick. Is it on display? Camera name. So if we go down to number 11, so we've now got rear shutter. So we'll rename this and get out of here. Yes, people. So you join me back in the van. That's the job done. We're going to head over to, I believe, Birmingham now, city centre of Birmingham. Got a couple of fire services to do, an intruder issue to go and look at. But for the start of this week's video, this is going to be it now. I might film a little bit more throughout the week, but there's not really anything interesting going on install wise. It's just servicing, and you guys don't really want to see that. So let me know down in the comments what other type of content you guys want to see or what you enjoy seeing, because it helps me then push and add better things for the channel. Potentially a bit of install work coming up this weekend on my own house that I'll jump on. A couple of people were attacking me last time on here for some of the work I put up on my own house, doing chasing and bits and bobs. Look, you lads know out there, if you're in the trade, when you're on your own house, it's a bit different, but putting it out there for the world to see is a different story. So yeah, we might have a bit to do on the house, which we'll film that, we'll go through. We're finishing the media wall as well, which I'm going to drop a full video on that potentially this weekend, if not next week, so stay tuned for that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, potentially drop in full van tour video as well, as I said, for the custom this weekend. Just let me know what you want to see. If you guys want to see that, then I'll drop the video. Any questions, drop them down in the comments, but I will see you on the next one. Peace.